Welcome back to Psychic Saturday Night. Yep, we're back. How's it going? It's been a little bit. Off to a rough start this year. But that's okay. That's okay. How's everybody doing? Yeah. Big things are happening. Big things are happening for everybody. So it's a good time. It's a good time to get together. A really good time to get together. Yeah. We're just going to let the algorithm do its thing, as we say. I'm going to give Georgie her treats. And then we're going to have a little chat about this incredible planetary alignment that's happening right now. Big things are coming for people. Huge alignment. Huge alignment. There you go, Miss Georgie. Hello, hello, hello. So, let's talk about this planetary alignment. We have a whole whack of planets all in a line. And we get the chance to actually see it when the clouds are gone and when the sky is clear. But for the next couple of months, this alignment is going to create incredible opportunities for all of us to be attuned to our highest purpose, to set intentions for manifesting, to break free from all of the constructs that were our last year. It's a good time. It's a really good time. So, that being said, hello, hello, hello to everyone who's here today. Thank you for joining me. I do apologize for last week. I was down for the count. The week before that, I spent the whole time telling everybody to listen to the body and to, your space and see how well you're doing and see whether or not you're in the right space to be out there. And the week before that was a mental week. Last week, physical. Boy, did I get hit. Boy, did I get hit. Got hit with a flu, my family and I, and boy, did we get taken down. Down for the count. But that's okay. Because you know what? My immune system, which is generally pretty strong, obviously needed a reboot. Clearly needed a reset. And so there we were. Yeah, doing the reset thing. But that's okay. It's all good. It's all good. And we are feeling a whole lot better now than we were before. So, where are we? What are we doing? It's the 25th of January. Already, for goodness sake. And so we'll do a little housekeeping. We're still doing those Zoom for 2025 year forecasts. And they're still on special. So if anybody's interested, they are actually the most amazing program, the most amazing reading that's coming through so far. Everybody gets a whole year forecast of what's going on for them each and every single month. Hey, Amanda. Yeah. So it's going to be a big year. It looks to me as though everybody I'm reading for is really going to be experiencing wonderful shifts, incredible growth, and incredible, absolutely incredible evolution. And so it's a good year for us all. 2025 is a 9 year. We're here to clear stuff up, tie up loose ends, finalize details, and get ready for the new stuff that's coming. All the good stuff that's coming in the next few years. And if you haven't noticed already, all around the world, there's a lot of shifts taking place. So yeah, it's a really good year for all of us. And I'm super excited about it. So, that being said, this wonderful planetary alignment that we're all having a wonderful time waiting to see, it's going to come. I'm sure we're going to get a chance to see it. Some places obviously are going to be much more visible for others, than others, but it's okay. It's all good because you know what? We'll see it on YouTube thanks to the internet. Anyway, so let's talk a little bit about what we can expect in the next little while for everybody, shall we? We'll talk about the next couple of weeks and see what's going on with that, where we are, what's going on, what's happening for everybody. As I've said before, beginning of the year is the last 3 months of last year's energy. So January, February, March, we're going to find that we always have trailings and remnants of last year's energies. And you're going to notice stuff that you dealt with last year, maybe still sort of showing itself to you, But that's okay. Again, as I've said lots of times, it's on its way out the door. Last snap of the dragon's tail, as it were, and the last of the water draining from the tub, we'll say. Put it that way. It's a beautiful time, though, for us to really take inventory, recognize how far we've come, the work we've done, and whatever is left is nothing compared to what you entered last year with. Absolutely. So it's a really good time for all of us to sort of take that inventory, clearing up stuff, clear up the loose ends and tie up all those loose ends and see what's going to happen, what you want. This year is going to be a manifesting year for a lot of people as well. And so it's a really powerful time to set intentions. Okay. So these alignments of these planets are also very good for that. And we really need to set some new intentions. This whole world is in transition. We're ascending. We really are. And I know that doesn't really make a lot of sense to some people because it is pretty chaotic out there some days. But that's how we ascend. We clear out the chaos. We move towards the new peace. We move towards those intentions that we're setting. We're here to create a new world, to leave this stuff behind, right? To leave this stuff behind, or to even transmute it in some cases. There's varying stages of ascension, and in some cases you're going to be transmuting stuff, and in other cases you're just going to leave it all behind. It's okay. Just go with the flow. The flow that people talk about is not what everybody else is doing. It's what you feel for yourself. It's what you're guided by. It's whatever spiritual energy and assistance you have with you that's moving you and inspiring you to do things. Yeah, it's a really good time. Hey, everybody. So thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be great. Okay, so let's throw some cards down here just to see, just for the next little while, what we got. Next couple of weeks, we'll see what's going on. So we have a new moon, new moon coming. What's that? Next Wednesday, I think it is, or Thursday. When is the new moon? Wednesday. And it's the Lunar New Year, right? That's when the year of the snake starts. So here comes all of that transformation, all of that incredible transmutation. That's what snakes do. They transmute, and they let go of skin, and they let go of anything that doesn't serve them. And that's what we're going to get to do this year as well. 7:36 a.m. on Wednesday morning. That's Eastern time. Yeah, new moon. And new moons are masculine, so they're going to have a lot of energy that's about moving forward, new beginnings, planting seeds, setting intentions, manifesting what you want, and all of those things that go along with that. Yeah, it's also an assertive moon and an aggressive moon. You're going to find that things are going to come to the surface for you, and that's okay. Let them go. Don't hold on to anything this year. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay? Got to let it all go. Shed that skin. I'm going to keep talking about that the whole year through. So, let's have a boo. What the cards have to say. We're going to pull 3 cards. 3 cards. Okay. 3 cards. We're going to do a mind, body, and a spirit. Kind of like we always do. Mind, body, and spirit. And once again, for today, tomorrow, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Should we do them 3? Yeah, okay. All right, according to spirit, we're going to do 3 again. So that'll be yesterday, today, and tomorrow. 4 of Swords. We've had this card before. The 4 of Swords. Mind, body, and spirit. Guard your thoughts. Guard your thoughts. Set up boundaries. Say no. No is actually in a complete sentence. When you put a period at the end of it, that's all you need. If you don't want to do something, you don't feel right, if you don't feel like going with the flow of other people and really want to just do your own thing, say no. It's okay. We're allowed. Many people have trouble saying no. They don't want to let people down. They don't want to cause conflict or confrontation. How many times have you, in your past, done stuff that you didn't want to do, didn't feel good doing, didn't want to have anything to do with, and did it anyway because you couldn't say no? No more. That's it. Final endings. Final endings. This year, all about that. Learn to say no. If you don't feel good and you don't want to do it, don't do it. Okay? Doesn't matter. Because you know what? If you do it, you're going to add resentment energy in it. You're going to be reluctant. You're going to have all of these other energies that are going to be contradictory to what you actually really want. So learn to say no. Set the boundaries. Isolate yourself from those things that upset you, that stress you out, that that just don't serve your purpose. Let that skin go. All about the mind. Body. Oh, look at that. Judgment card. Yeah. See? Coming to terms with things. Physically, in your in your physical world, material world, take inventory. Take inventory. Let go of the things that just don't serve. I'm just going to keep repeating myself. It's just going to be like a broken record here. But it's okay, because you know what? That's a major card. And in that major card, in the body that we are going to work our soul stuff out. Don't hang on to anything. It doesn't feel good anymore. Just let it go. I gotta keep saying it over and over and over. I tell people all the time. Mind, body, and spirit. Another 4. Another 4. 4 of Pentacles is about the material world, grounding what you own, what you are in possession of, right? This is about honoring who you are as a spirit, how far you've come. Your soul is here on a mission. Nobody's here by mistake, accident, or coincidence. No such thing. This is why we're here. To reclaim our sovereignty. To recognize who we are as sovereign beings. We are spiritual beings having human experiences all the time. And you gotta own them and then let them go. You're here to experience. You're here to upload that experience to the Creator. Have more experiences along the way. This, mind, body, and spirit. Spirit is saying, honor you. Own your sovereignty. Own your empowerment. Say no if you want to because you don't feel like doing something. And take inventory. Take inventory. Count up those no's. Add them to the list of, yeah, I said no. Thank you. No. It's a wonderful word. Everybody likes agreement. We all love to be in agreement with one another. Sure we do. But we're all unique, and not everybody thinks the same. Not everybody feels the same. Not everybody lives the same. We don't believe the same. Right? So, honor who you are. Own your sovereignty. Own what's yours. Let go of what doesn't serve you anymore. And let's move forward. Yesterday we had all kinds of light. Last year was very much a revelation year. And if you think about it, a lot of stuff came to light. A lot of stuff. The whole year was full of revelations from mostly the West Coast and places like Hollywood. And those kinds of things needed to come out. All of that stuff needed to come out. Here we are. Lit up and ready to move forward. Yesterday brought us the light. What are we going to do with it? We're going to shine. The more you know, the more you glow. And when we learn more truth and we can apply it to our lives, we glow. Photonic light is how we actually glow. We are made up cellular structures that hold light. Just like little glow bugs, just like little fireflies. We hold light. And what happens is the more darkness you can clear out of your cellular structure, the more light you can hold. And as you hold light, you glow. And as you glow, you allow yourself to be enlightened. And that brings about ascension. That's what we're here for. So today, all my horse peeps know about spirit when it comes to the horse, right? The nights are all about spirit. Spirit and all of our opportunity to connect and co-partner with spirit. Today, use this card with the Judgment card, okay? This Knight of Cups is all about spirit being our knight in shining armor, right? Coming to our rescue, because that's really who the only one is going to rescue us, is Creator. Ourselves and Creator, the creative force of us together. Nobody's coming to save us. I don't care who's been elected. Nobody's coming to save us. We're here to save ourselves and this planet. And the faster we get back to that job, stop being distracted by all of the shows, the faster we get to do what we came to do. You know, we have an incredible amount of support, an amazing amount of assistance and support from Spirit, angels and guides, ascended masters. They're all here to help us. But we're the ones that are doing it. We're ground crew. They can't take on physical density like we are. They can only offer energetic experience. And they do. But we are here to use that energy physically to change this world. Hope I'm making sense here. Today, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So tomorrow, look at that. Look what happens for us tomorrow. See, Spirit shows up, helps us out. The knight in shining armor, there you are. All about the heart, right? All about our souls as well. For what? So that tomorrow, as we own our sovereignty, we can soar. We can soar high and above all of the crap that is here in this third density. We're not meant to live here. Not for long, anyway. We're here to do what we need to do and then get the heck out. And that's how we're going to do it. We're going to rise above. And we're going to fly off into the ethers. Maybe not necessarily physically, but we will definitely reach new heights. This Knight of Wands is the only card with Pegasus. In my deck, we read with the Greek Mythic Tarot. So this is Pegasus. And we know what happens. Pegasus flies high. He's not stuck on the ground. Not by any means. And neither are we. We're here to ascend. So, mind, yesterday, we learned to say no. And we have all kinds of light to work with. Shine your light bright. That's all you need to do. That's a definite, right? When you shine your light bright, what you are doing is actually consenting to Creator. And you're taking away consent from anything that is not what we're meant to be here for, right? Not what we're meant to have in our experience here. This third density, third dimensional stuff, no. Just temporary, just temporary. The Judgment card comes in. Once again, body, all about reckoning, right? Coming to terms with things, taking inventory, cleaning out the things that don't matter, the things that are no longer of use to you, and using your heart to do it. Feel it out for yourself. If you don't feel good, don't do it. If you do feel good, go that way. It's always got to be good. You know what I mean? So many people suffer and struggle and stress, living lives that are not their own. And that's not what we're here for. Not at all. So, tomorrow, Spirit, going to help us reclaim our sovereignty so that we can fly high. It's going to be wonderful. I am very excited. I keep saying that for people, but I'm telling you, something big is coming this year. I'm not quite sure how or when it's going to play out, but it's coming. And I have a feeling it's going to be somewhere around the solstice in June, so that we get a chance to once again celebrate the light and recognize who we are, what we're here for, and that we have done what we've come to do. There's at least 2,000 years left on this planet. At least 2,000 years that I can tell, having seen glimpses of anyway. Now, you listen to people like Bashar, Daryl Anka, he channels Bashar. Bashar is actually Daryl Anka from like 3,000 years in the future. If you've never caught a Bashar channeling, check him out. It's really quite something. We have multiple timelines, folks. So everything goes. Anything and everything goes. It's about everything playing out. Multiple outcomes, right? All the time. It just depends on which timeline you want to jump onto as to what one you watch play out. Think about that. We are multiverses here. Not just one. Not one solar system, not one universe. Multi-universes. We are part of a multiverse. Multi-dimensions. Multiverses. Anything and everything is possible. When people talk about flat earth, it's real. People talk about it being a hologram, it's real too. It all depends on what you believe as to how it is. Really. So if you believe in flat earth, good on you. Because you know what? That's real. For those who believe in it, what you believe in, you be living. If you believe in the round sphere, cool. Good for you. Right there. You and millions of others are believing in that round globe earth. If you believe it's a hologram, and a lot of people do, by the way, it's also real. Nothing out of the realms of imagination. Nothing. It's all part of our incredible imagination. Not just our imagination. So, if you break the word down, imagination. Merlin taught me many years ago that when you use your imagination, you become the magi of your nation. You create your world from that. That's why when we're little, they keep us, they want us to use it for what they want us to use it for, nothing more. Don't explore too much. Don't let your imagination run wild. It's a little overactive. Tone it down. Why? Because you just might figure out the secrets of the universe by letting your imagination run wild. Think about that. Trust me. Everything goes. Everything is real and none of it's real. Grab that for a second. Yeah, that's right. Everything is real and none of it's real. Because it's all just a thought. 7 laws in this universe, right? 7 laws in this particular experience. The Hermetic principles. Follow the Hermetic principles and you'll understand how we operate, how we exist, how we create, how we manifest. Law of mental. First one. Second one, law of vibration. First a thought, then a vibration. Third one, correspondence, goes out to the universe. Law of attraction brings it back. Law of rhythm actually brings it in waves because we are sine waves. We're all just energy, right? Energetic movements. Law of gender, there's always duality, and there's always one or the other, right? Trust me, there's only one or the other. And perpetual transmutation. Everything is always, polarity. Yes, can't forget polarity. But everything is always evolving. Everything is always perpetually transmuting into something new. That's why we're here. That's what we're supposed to do. So yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, beautiful. Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you all. I missed you. Well, I was down for the count. Anyway, I don't get sick very often. I really don't. But when I do, it's a good one. So it's nice to be back. Nice to feel like myself again, by the way. Yeah, that was crazy. Okay, so finally, remember, here, mind, keep your thoughts guarded. Keep them thinking. Keep yourself thinking the thoughts you want to think and let go of the things you don't want to think. Don't let your egos get in the way. Don't let your egos get in the way. Oh, hey, Lynn. Hey, yeah. Okay, you want to see it? Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this. Feeling goddess energy today. Big time. So this beautiful jade goddess, isn't this gorgeous? Look at that. Yeah. And the shirt says, be true, be you. This is actually, I want to say, this is from Spaces Between Spaces. Jane does incredible work. Jane Deutsch does amazing work. And I don't know how she got this, but it's just phenomenal. It's jade. It's beautiful. So yeah. Thanks, Lynn. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is gorgeous. Okay, sorry. I get distracted with the crystals. You know how that goes. Anyway, thoughts. Keep them guarded, right? And say no when you need to. Set up boundaries and be clear in them. Don't waver. You know, a lot of people are pushovers. Knock it off. No more. We don't need that. We don't need to be that way. We need to stand up for ourselves. You know, if God made us doormats, then we wouldn't have arms and legs. We'd be flat all the darn time. But we're not. We are here to do something. And it involves saying no. Take it from people like Rosa Parks. Oh, and that lady on the $10 bill here in Canada that freaked everybody out at first because she looked like a kind of a ghost, but her name is Viola Desmond, I think. And she was our version of Rosa Parks. Out in the East Coast, they had segregated theaters. She sat in a whites theater and said, no, I'm not moving. They threw her butt in jail. Yeah, we did that here. We did that here. So we have our own versions of everything. But you know what? These two women, strong-minded women, and they said no. No. Period. And since then, people have been standing up saying no all over the place. And we need to. You know why? Because we're not meant to be governed like that. Government. Think about the word. Break it down. The word, our language, everything has been distorted, manipulated, destructed. Think about it. Not into mental governing. Thank you. So, that being said, the light shines, and the more I know, the more I glow. And what do? I teach myself truth. I explore what really happened to us here. It's not what they teach you in school, by the way. It's not at all what they teach you in school. It's their version of the story. But there's a lot more to it. We've been here a lot longer than they tell you we have. For entertainment purposes only. But seriously, folks. Anyway. All right, remember that. Mind, body. What's the body say? Body says take inventory. Take inventory and honor your heart, because if it doesn't serve you any longer, get it out. Get it out. Because tomorrow, our spirits are going to soar. We're going to soar. And you know what? 2026 is going to be a brand new year with a whole new agenda. A good one this time. So, that being said, we're going to pull the brick card, because that's what we do at the end of every reading, like we always have. And this is, of course, the you just can't make this stuff up card, because it always seems to summarize generally what we need to know, what we've been talking about anyway. Remember the planetary alignment for like 2 months. We have Uranus, Neptune, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, and Venus, I think, is all in that planetary alignment. That's male, female, our, Pluto's in there, excuse me. Pluto, by the way, packs a punch. Pluto, as far as I can tell, Pluto holds our Akashic records. Everything that emanates out of our experiences off of the planets that we live with, including our own, eventually makes its way out to Pluto. And Pluto somehow encapsulates it all and holds our past life karma, our subconscious memories, and all of our historical experiences. Pluto is a very powerful planet. So, when that is all in alignment, we are in alignment. We resonate with these energies, you know, and whether you like it or don't, and some of us would prefer not to be influenced by them, we still are. It's kind of like being at a concert and trying not to listen to the music. It's just not going to happen. You're in the vicinity of the energy, and it's going to influence you. It's going to influence all of us, because it does. It's what it's meant for. There is a special design here, and it's divine. It is incredibly divine. Everything matters. Everything plays a part. Everything is important, especially us. So, that being said, let's see what the book has to say. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Backwards. I don't know why it's backwards. I don't know. Why is it backwards? Anyway. Master of my life. I'm sorry it's backwards. Master of my life. I dedicate my strength to the divine within me, aligning myself with the true sovereign of my life. My ego steps aside as I listen to my inner voice and act in accordance with the truth I hear. In this way, I become the master of my life. I live in abiding humility, grace, and love for the glory of God. For Prime Creator, we've had many gods. They've all done their thing. We have one Prime Creator that started the whole deal. That is who we want to emanate. That's who we want to emulate. That is who we are truly at our core when we get rid of all that other stuff. We become the master of our life. I don't know why it's backwards. Anyway, all right. There we have it. You can't make this stuff up, folks. This is the beginning of an incredible year for us on the calendar days. But remember, what you feel that might still be remnants or residual of last year is still okay to be here. It's on its way out. March 21st, 22nd, we'll notice the definite anchoring in of this year's energy. And then we are really going to see what it looks like to let go, to take clear movement forward, letting go of anything and everything that just doesn't serve us anymore. Sound like a broken record, but we got to do this. You know, some people have been putting things off for a really long time. Things they've been wanting to do, maybe leave their job, maybe leave a relationship, maybe move to a new place. Whatever it is, don't hold back. Let this year be the year you do it. Make those choices and then make those changes for yourself. Yeah, it's exciting times for all of us. So, that being said, hey everybody, congratulations, Sylvia, you're a grandma again. Eek. Okay, anyway, I'm going to keep it short this week just because we're going to get moving into this a little bit better as we get back into the swing of things. I am just kind of getting back on my feet, but I didn't want to let another Saturday night go without having to spend some time with you, all of you. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. And I thank you for being patient and waiting for me to come back. Yeah. So, that being said, remember, this week, especially with the new moon, think about the things you want to let go of. Think about the things you want. And then, plant those seeds on Wednesday. 7:36 in the morning, plant those seeds and see what comes for you. Exciting times. Many blessings to all of you. For all of you, I thank you so much for being with me. Thank you, Amanda and Lynn and Sylvia, Eston, everybody. Love you all. Lynn, take care. Have a good night. And I will see you all next week on another episode of Psychic Saturday Night. Blessings. Bye now.